Which item is needed to identify the accomplice? Letter from Officer Paulson, photo of Avery and Zoe.
News article, 19-year-old activist killed. Transcript of 911 call, CSI report, coroner's autopsy report, aerial view of 5 Lakeshore Drive, road map of region, background check, Maureen Nelson, background check, Vince Wolf, background check, David Baitman, photo of court with red horns, DPA's ID card, Maureen Nelson, card, Dr. Maureen Nelson, card, Stephen Welch, card, David Baitman, card, okay, all the cards. Then the photos of the house, victim, neck, hand, tattoo, phone, security pad, table, hair, ID card, where it had the Combs notebook.
That's why I got overwhelmed last time. Look at all these fucking...
Do you pick multiple?
I don't know. It looks like instead of check boxes, it's just like a bubble. The notebook, I would say, right?
Like this?
Yeah, because that's the only one that gives us information on all of them.
That's like all the information.
Yeah.
You want to try it?
Mm-hmm.
Check answer.
Wrong. Try.
Wrong.
Oh,
Let's
okay.
try again.
Have you checked out any websites during your investigation? Bitch, no.
The only website that it gave me in here that I remember is the tattoo thing, but that was just to see a picture of their tattoo.
So Davis. No.
No.
Frank,
far.
sorry. Davis was right before Frank for whatever reason, and then I got confused. No.
So then, okay, well then that's wrong, you fucking stupid bitch. Hello? Oh, well that must be right.
Oi!
Okay, shit, hold on. Sorry, we're stupid, but we...
That's, you cut that out. That took way too long.
Okay.
Because literally nothing mentioned him. I feel like he's the only one nothing mentioned.
Okay.
So it kind of should have...
Alright, so the first question was...
What item is needed to identify the accomplice? And then the right answer was the card, Wally Bryson's business card.
This
from
was,
the tavern.
Yeah, where their, the twins' dad...
The day before. What part of Wally's card do you need? Job title, address, phone number, email address, website. Website?
Try website.
Yeah!
Oh, shit, okay.
What? We're so stupid. I'm happy we're on the same page though, because we're both fucking dumb. Photo on Bryson's tavern.com shows Frank Gardner with the killer.
What?
Now open the envelope marks.
Oh my god, we can move on to a fucking envelope. Don't look at him.
Sorry. Oh,
Put it down.
More than one thing.
Oh shit.
Motherfucker.
Okay.
Just another fucking QR code after we're done with this.
I know Angie would be impressed that you found that picture of Frank Gardner conspiring with the killer. Sorry, just the word. Conspiring with the killer on the Bryson's Tavern website. It sent shivers down my spine when I saw that photo of the twins in the killer's hands.
Ew.
So that would be this,
So,
which
yeah,
has the shit
that
on
is.
the back. Okay.
Yeah, look, see?
Okay.
It's the same photo.
Yeah. Okay.
Ew, this is getting real. I'm feeling comfy.
Feeling better.
Oh.
Not like that. The SWAT team and I acted immediately after receiving your tip about Gardner.
SWAT team already?
We surrounded his apartment with guns blazing, hoping to arrest him and find the killer, Zoe, and my Angie. As soon as I walked through the door, though, I realized we were too late. Frank Gardner was dead. He'd been strangled in his living room.
Vince!
No, it's Vince. It has to be.
Is this man Burley?
Where am I? Okay, once again, we couldn't find any traces of evidence to identify the killer, but my friend he's here again, Umberto, on the CSI team is certain the markings come from the same hands that took Avery's life. You know, shit. It would be.
Why we need the BAU, because they would have been like, all right, so his hands are 10 inches long.
Yeah. It would be an understatement to say I was relieved after we cleared the apartment and found no signs of Angie or Zoe. The killer must have them both, but who is it?
I know.
We found Angie's cruiser parked around the back of the apartment, so I'm certain she must have run into the killer there. I hope and pray that she's still alive, but it feels like we're running out of time with this psychopath. Most of Oregon is hiding away inside their homes with the doors locked. We need to find the killer ASAP. The only new clue we have is a page torn from Angie's notebook that Umberto found under the
I love your little accent.
Found under the driver's seat of her cruiser.
You're so spicy.
I included a copy of it for you to read, but I'm not sure it can help us. So this is the missing page. Okay. 7 o'clock. Call to Chief Valentine at Washington State Police. Shut up. Now is not the time. Confirm that all bridges from Oregon into Washington have roadblocks set up as of 7 a.m. Washington State Police have an active serial killer investigation over the border just north of the Davenport Reserve. The investigator on that case is Detective Bobby Miller. Requested that he run a Washington State background check on Lenny Nelson and to tell Miller I may have some evidence that could help. Interview continued. What else can you tell me about him? He seemed really quiet, kind of creepy and aloof, didn't talk much. What was he wearing? Black hooded sweatshirt, had some emblem on his chest. It was a logo of, oh, you're kidding. There's no more. When you identify the person who murdered Avery and abducted Zoe, visit the webpage to prove it.
Okay.
Yo, I think it's that motherfucker.
No, literally.
Okay,
Hold
go
on.
ahead. Oh yeah, because he used. Okay, I was
Joe
just thinking
Washington.
I was just thinking of strangulation.
Wanted to be him so
Because he
bad.
met him at the bar.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking stupid bitch. We're so fucking stupid.
I met him last night.
We're so fucking dumb. Anyway, it was Davis Baitman.
Baitman used his alias, Joe Washington, at Bryson's Tavern. Now open the envelope marked.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm
You
so
get it?
excited.
For more information and a fresh lead on the case.
What? Oh yeah, because we still have to find them.
Oh, sorry. Okay, open it.
What is it?
No, it just says the missing page belongs in the middle of Wally Bryson's interview. When he says that Davis Bateman introduced himself as Joe Washington.
Oh my god.
Is there anything?
Oh,
Did you finish opening
oh, I see. Oh, that makes sense.
What?
Because his thing is Joseph Washington. At the end, it says hasn't been in before. Introduced himself as Joe Washington. It's at the top of it. Okay, I was like really confused. Okay. Dear investigator, you did it again, and this time I'm glad to say that your detective work allowed us to save Zoe. I just wish I could say the same for Angie right now. Baitman was ready for us and heavily booby-trapped his entire house. When the SWAT team and I stormed the building, we were met with a barrage of explosions like nothing I'd seen in 12 years in the Marines.
Jesus!
The rest of the team retreated when the first bomb went off, but I pushed into the fire looking for Angie. Amid the chaos, I followed the sound of a woman's voice to the basement where I found Zoe tied up in the corner. After hoisting her onto my shoulder and turning for the exit, I caught Angie's eyes across the smoke-filled basement. She was standing right next to Baitman, and he was holding a gun to her temple. Oh. I froze for an instant, unsure of what to do, when Angie screamed out to me, "Get her out of here, save her, bring Zoe home." So I listened to Angie, and as I carried Zoe up the stairs, I turned back to see Baitman lead Angie down into a tunnel in the floor. He followed her down.
Do you want me to read it?
Oh. Oh.
What?
It's, this is from Zoe.
Oh.
Yeah.
I just leaned forward. I'm so interested.
I know.
Girl, you good?
She sent us a little, note. And he's convinced Angie's fate rests in your hands, and I believe him. I don't know where he took Angie, but I wanted to share my experience in case it may help you find her. It all started when Avery and I were at our family cabin on Ashcroft Lake. Avery went upstairs to bed around midnight, and I fell asleep watching TV downstairs. Sometime later, I woke up to a masked man on top of me, covering my mouth with gloved hands.
That's terrifying.
Yeah. I wanted to yell for Avery. What the fuck am I reading? I wanted to yell to Avery for help, but before I could make a noise, he pinned me down and taped my mouth shut. As he tied my feet together, I looked up the stairs and saw Avery's face. Of course, I'll never forget that moment, the look she gave me. He must have seen her too, because as soon as he finished tying my feet together, he walked upstairs into the room where she was hiding. I couldn't move. I couldn't do anything. I heard a struggle for a few moments, but the noises got quieter until eventually he came back downstairs alone. He put a bag over my head, threw me down a set of basement stairs.
Oh my god!
And said if I moved even an inch, he'd kill me on the spot, and I believed him.
Jesus.
Then he shut the door and left me. I had just about given up hope when Baitman suddenly burst through the basement door again with a woman I didn't know, also bound and gagged. He threw... gagged. He threw her next to me, and she hit her head really hard. Her eyes... Her eyes went wide when she saw me and then slowly rolled into the back of her head. It was Angie. I'm writing to you in desperation. Davis Bateman killed my sister and father. He abducted me and now has Angie hostage somewhere. We need to find where he's hiding her. Please help us, Zoe. God, move.
When you know where the killer is hiding from police with the detective, visit this page to prove it. Get the aerial or like both those maps. Okay, he's right here.
But his house just blew up. So, would he go to his apartment? Would he go to Frank's apartment? Would he have like? Oh, she has a. You know which one's right?
This.
Okay.
I knew it.
Could it be his card? Because there's an address.
I was like, where's his card? His website. Bateman's properties. Ah! Where do you think he's hiding?
Do you want the address? It's 714 Linney Avenue. Okay, well, none of the addresses match up, so it's a fucking random place, which literally makes no goddamn sense. Unless it's, hold on. Because this is probably their businesses.
Wait.
Give me 1 second.
Heard that.
Agreed.
Alright, Bateman escaped to the vacant home near his property. Open the envelope.
The vacant home, so it wasn't even.
Yeah.
That didn't make
I
no
don't remember
sense.
what I clicked on.
How the fuck are we supposed to figure that one out? That one was
Were
the.
we supposed to go to his website?
That's what I said, but that's a lot of fucking work. These websites are ridiculous.
No, literally.
Dear Detective, I'm not sure what to say, but Zoe Gardner and I are only alive today because of your intelligence and persistence.
Really? Because it took us like a week.
I cannot thank you enough. And that evil predator Davis Bateman will spend the rest of his life behind bars. Yeah, I hope so, because everything else that he's ever been...
He's a fucking weird... luring a minor?
Everything else that he's been accused of has been found not guilty. Money, bitch. Money is power. I don't care what anyone says.
Who's your daddy?
Forever thanks, Detective Angie Cullen. P.S. Thought you might be interested to hear that we also caught the serial killer responsible for killing Roxanne Needle and several other women who went missing in Davenport and up in Washington. The Washington State Police matched DNA from one of their crime scenes with some of the DNA pulled off of Lenny Nelson's hospital ID card, and he wound up confessing to several murders over the course of the last decade. Of course he did. Oh shit, this is his confession.
Oh.
This is Davis Bateman's confession.
Oh!
Written confession. Okay.
This hurts so much.
What?
That bitch hurts so much. Did I lock my card?
My name's Davis Bateman, and I killed Avery Gardner. I also killed Frank Gardner, kidnapped Zoe Gardner, and abducted Detective Cullen. It was never supposed to come this far. I had no intentions of killing anyone. The plan which Frank Gardner and I came up with together was supposed to play out differently. I want to know what it is.
Like, literally, what was the reason for him to be
But things got out of hand quickly, and I wish I'd never gotten involved in this deal. I met Frank Gardner a week ago at his ex-wife's home. What? At his ex-wife's home in Davenport, 5 Lakeshore Drive. I came to the door because I was interested in buying the land it sat on. Frank said he'd sell it in a heartbeat, but was no longer the owner. His ex was, and she'd never sell. Apparently, she says the fond memories it holds are priceless. It's hard for me to take no for an answer, and I jokingly asked him what the price would be if it held some not so fond memories too. That's when the conversation took a darker tone. I could make millions developing there, and Frank needed cash in a bad way. The plan was to tie up the girls and scare them a little. We figured a few hours of fearing for their lives is all it would take to put a stain on those priceless memories. That's all that was supposed to happen, and it would have worked if Avery hadn't ruined everything. I had to kill her because she fought back. That girl wouldn't give up, and strangling her was the only way I could stop her. I knew Frank would go straight to the cops if I killed his other daughter too, so I took her back to my house as a bargaining chip. I met Frank at his apartment and made him a fair offer. Keep his mouth shut or lose the other daughter. I didn't like his counteroffer, and our negotiations fell apart, leaving me no choice but to take him out too. So you're just a psycho. If only that blasted girl hadn't fought back. What, are you British? That blasted girl. No one would have gotten hurt, and I would have gotten my lakefront property. It's a shame what happened. Those condos would have been beautiful. Yo, you're crazy. So
Because she fought back.
he did it. This is the real estate agent.
Don't drop the soap, Davis.
He's cray cray. Listen.
Sorry, Vince.
Joe Mamba, I'm really sorry. I thought it
Well,
was
I'm not
you.
sorry because you're still a weirdo.
But like,
I mean, I'm not apologizing to her. Don't worry.
Courtney, I knew it wasn't you, boo. It's okay. I hope.
Sorry, Courtney. Weirdo.
What I'm wondering. So Vince, right?
Mm-hmm.
Vin. Remember how he said he got there, like, to the house, saw that the lights were on inside, and left? I think that's true because Davis's sports car was already there, which means he was fully carrying out the murder, and Vince was just outside the house and left.
Yeah.
Having no idea. Like, that's crazy.
They could have been saved.
That's crazy. Imagine having, well, maybe not. He probably would have walked in and been like, oh, word, and would have helped. Like, he's crazy.
Yeah.
Y'all, do you see her? Is she in frame? Do you see her?
She looks like a... So let me go.
Did you have
And
so
just
much
listen.
fun with it?
All the people
Did you just fucking hit me with this?
I'm a little girl. Everything should be okay for me to step into this world.
You bitch! You hit me right in the head. I don't want to fucking
The
hear it.
back of the head!
Girl, where's 11? Oh my god, here she is. Look at her. She's chewed open.
Nah.
Look.
Wow.
I'm so serious.
Bitch, I know what she look
I
like.
pinky promise. I'm so serious.
Nah, I know what she look like.
Bitch. Look at her.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna show them.
No, but that looks so crazy. Wait, stay.
This is what 11 looks like.
That's insane. Malibu. It's giving Soul Surfer.
Yeah, Dobby looks bad too.
He's dangling by your throat. My boy is struggling. He needs a sock.
We're gonna go.
Fucking Trevor.
Love y'all so much. Glad to be back. Yep.
Okay, wash your ass, wear protection, drink responsibly, don't drink and drive, don't text and drive.
Live, laugh, love.
Live, laugh, love.
And Joe Mamba.
Should I do a your mama joke for just for the road?
Yeah, do it.
Okay. Your mom is so ugly that she made One Direction look the other way.
I thought you were about to go white chicks. I was gonna
You want to talk about mothers? I know.
I thought you were gonna do the breast milk joke.
Your mama so old that rather we look like this. And if you're a white chick, I'm sorry.
I'm not.
You're one of the good ones.